Each day you log in, you'll get the daily rewards that you're used to. And on top of that, at your login streak milestones, like 3 days in a row, 5 days in a row, and 7 days in a row, you're going to upgrade your rewards for the following days as well. And then in addition to that, there are also now lifetime rewards based on how many total days you've logged into My Team across all of 2K27, even if those days weren't consecutive. So
That's
from
cool.
there, you're going to see the new home screen. You're going to see the new home screen. It has a new play tab in My Team, which has been redesigned to really make it easier to find the newest modes. The latest challenges will be up there, and you can also even pin your favorite modes to the top so that whenever you load into My Team, you have what you want right at the top, very accessible for you, or see what else is waiting for you that you could try out and play in My Team right now. But that's the
They
first thing
doing
you're
a
going to
lot of
see
little
in
stuff.
My Team. I know there's a lot more of those stacks. What do we got next?
Yeah. It also sounds like there's a big change coming to the exchange. Maybe we could talk about that a little bit more too.
Yep, you heard about this earlier, but our dev team has put a lot of thought and effort into the exchange this year because we want to make sure that every card you get should feel like a win. So, for the first time in My Team, you can exchange any of your player cards, even cards earned from season level rewards, for example. Even when you complete a collection and you lock those cards in for the collection reward, those cards will now become unauctionable instead of locked in, meaning they can still go into the exchange after they've been locked in for the collection complete. Each season, there is going to be a premier exchange that features one of the most powerful cards of the season and also 3 new exchange drops every Friday. And the exchange requirements here are going to be based on gem tiers. So every diamond card, for example, is worth the same. Doesn't matter where you got it from or who the player is, cards of the same gem tier are worth the same for these exchanges. And this is a change to a core piece of how My Team works. As you all play this year, we hope that you feel that every card you're getting is more valuable for you, whether you're adding them to your lineup or just putting them on the auction house, or now you're able to put them all into the exchange as well, no matter what card it is, with the exception of free agent cards.
It sounds like we got a bunch of heat coming over to My Team. As always, I'm always looking forward to checking it
Yeah,
out. But
they
next up,
give
we
us a
got the
bunch of
rotating
duplicates.
multiplayer modes. I'm seeing limited time modes. I'm seeing triple threat online, clutch time online. Evan, come on, baby. What we got?
Yep, My Team has had a lot of cool modes in its history, and we often see our community asking for their personal favorite mode from years past to come back. So, to make that happen and to satisfy that community request, the dev team has added these rotating multiplayer modes. And just as the name sounds, these are going to rotate throughout the year, sometimes for a weekend, sometimes for a full festival, sometimes for an entire season. And yes, as Stack said, there is Triple Threat Online, Clutch Time Online, and also some other favorites as well, like Salary Cap and Limited, where you can play and earn rewards now.
Limited.
Triple Threat Online specifically is going to be available all of Season 1, and there is a ladder reward system to earn a mode reward
Limited
player
was one of
card
my
through Triple Threat
favorites.
Online as well. And then you are also going to see Clutch Time Online as well sometime during Season 1. So hopefully people are very excited that you're getting Triple Threat Online and Clutch Time Online back for those of you who are really big fans of those modes, plus other rotating modes throughout the year.
Okay, sounds perfect. Sounds great. Now, what is up with this new player XP system? Let us know a little bit more information about that as well.
Yeah, this is another update that is going to improve how you play My Team every day. Every single player card in My Team in your collection now has a dedicated player XP system. As you play and play well with the card, you're going to earn XP for it. You're going to level up, and then you're going to earn rewards that either boost the card's abilities or give it gameplay perks, like, for example, starting the game with Takeover already active, or maybe adding an extra turbo meter to boost your stamina, or even at some levels, you might get prize balls, packs, or mini games to earn even more on top of that. So it's player XP that is tied to your account. That's an
Oh
important thing
wow.
that we want to talk about. So if I have a card and I sell it on the auction house, but then I get that card back later, I still have the XP that I had earned on it. It doesn't just go away because I sold it on the auction house and don't have the card anymore. When I get that card back, I still have all the level XP that I had earned. And one more thing that we want to make sure people
They
know,
cooking.
the best part of this player XP system is that Evos, Dynamic Duos, and Coach cards are still in My Team. And this is in addition to those boosts that you already get. So this is a really cool addition on top of that for player XP this year in 2K27.
Okay, sounds great. I like that addition actually. I was kind of imagining it in my head how it would work. So appreciate the information on that. Now we gotta talk about another community favorite. Let's talk about All-Star Team Up, man. Evan, what do we got for All-Star Team Up?
Yeah, both All-Star Team Up and Triple Threat Park are back in 2k27. Triple Threat Park is now in the Skyline Park, but at night. It has a cool new showcase spot where when you pull packs at NBA and WNBA players, they will walk out onto a big stage in the park itself. You and everybody else will be able to see it. But speaking of All-Star Team Up, when you go into there, you're going to notice that you are now dropped inside NBA and WNBA arenas with full commentary, and your cards are going to be wearing their team uniforms for a more classic experience. So you're going to be wearing the actual uniforms of that card that you have, as every card's a little different. Based on community feedback, we have also added the ability to invite your friends to private All-Star Team-Up matches in a new kiosk in that lobby. So you and 9 other players can each control your favorite My Team card, play a friendly match, or maybe a competitive match that you want to organize on your own, but you and 9 other players can now organize a private All-Star Team-Up match in My Team as well. And lastly, for those who are curious, we've also reduced the number of All-Star Team-Up wins that you need to earn those squad win rewards. Used to be 5, now it only requires 3 wins. And on top of that, we've also added individual daily win streak rewards, very similar to what you've probably been used to in the past in Triple Threat Park streak rewards. So that means you can earn more rewards every day in All-Star Team-Up as well.
Okay, I like the sound of that, but what about for the people that's similar to me that like a single player grind? What do we got for in My Team new coming this year for the single player?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's start with Standard Breakout. In Standard Breakout, there is a new progression system that grows your game board every time you warp this year. And when you're doing a run with all modes, each board will give you new free spots to give you more rewards as you reach the edge of the board, which is the goal in Breakout, as most of you probably remember. There's also a quality of life upgrade here in regular Breakout that if you've previously unlocked the warp corners and then you start a brand new run, those warps will already be revealed. So you can make your path to those warps directly and then go up to the bigger boards with higher tier rewards right away.
Okay, so what about the Breakout Gauntlet, right? Like what do we got about that? I know a lot of people like that from last year's game. What do we got for this year?
Yeah, Gauntlet's something we added last year. Is really popular. For those of you who don't remember, last year you had this 100 game path where each card can only be used once, right? It was a straight path to the end to get that reward. This year, Breakout Gauntlet is infinite. So as long as you have eligible cards remaining to play in your collection, you can keep going. And the twist is that Gauntlet lineups now have some player cards that are pre-selected for each game to keep it more unique and fun. And as you go down the Gauntlet, there are going to be special shops that pop up where you can, along your path, you can trade your remaining card uses for strong rewards. So it really gives you more choice. It's up to you. Do you want to keep your run going longer, or do you want to get the reward that you see in front of you? I think Breakout Gauntlets has a little exciting update this year that many of you will enjoy.
All right, and next up, let's talk a little bit more about card discovery.
Yeah, every year the dev team likes to add a lot of features to improve the overall user experience. Something that a lot of you care about because you're in My Team. Sometimes you're in the menus a lot. Sometimes you're just playing a lot, and there's so many things in My Team that add up. And this is one of my favorite ones. It's a new scouting report section in your collections menu that is going to display the recent player cards you've went up against. So Stax, let's say there's a card you were impressed by. You played somebody in All-Star Team Up, maybe in Triple Threat Park, and you were really impressed. And you want to find out how you can get it. You can now come to this menu, you can wishlist the card, and it will also tell you exactly how to get the card, whether it is in the pack market right now, whether you can find it in the auction house, or maybe it's earnable as a reward. Maybe it was one of the season rewards that you didn't know about. So there are a lot of My Team cards, obviously, and this is a way to kind of help you know where to find them, especially if you run up against a good card that you're like, this card really beat me. I want to find out how I can get this card myself. Now we've made that a lot easier for you all within the game and the collections menu.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty cool. I imagine that you came up with that feature, Evan, that happened to you so many times that now, you know, you use this beast in trying to figure out what people got cards. Now, I know we need to go, but before we go, for the My Team community, is there anything else we could share really quickly? Any other information that we
Is
can give
Kobe
out
back?
to get these guys hyped and ready for next year.
Yeah, there are so many improvements. My team is always one of the most packed courtside reports. I encourage everybody to go read it. Our dev team gives you all the details, and as I mentioned, they have so many features in there that are improving the everyday experience for my team as well. So definitely go check it out. It's on the NBA 2K website. But I did write down a couple more of my favorite features here. The first one is that there are new gem tiers this year. You can expect every single overall rating from 90 overall to 99 overall to have a different gem tier and different gem tier design. So I can't spoil those right now, but stay tuned as those release
That's a lot.
throughout the year. For domination fans in single player, there are new sets for domination throughout the year. They've got varying lengths, so not every domination is 33 games. Some are, but not every single one. And for example, right at launch, you're going to see an 18-game domination that goes up against WNBA team. So that's an upgrade for domination fans. My team lineups are also expanding from 13 cards to 15 cards. So that means you can have 3 full lineups on your depth chart and also quickly substitute those lineups in as presets while you're playing. Festivals are also back. These have given you all top to bottom awesome rewards in 2K26. Those will be coming back in 2K27, and there is a big quality of life upgrade that you no longer have to upgrade and downgrade your festival event cards one tier at a time. You can convert them directly to whichever tier you want to convert your event cards to with a couple presses of a button without having to go one tier at a time up or down the tiers list. Last but not least, one that I think a lot of people will be very happy about. Triple Threat and Clutch Time single player have moved into new homes. They're no longer in that house of Clutch. So Triple Threat is out on a city street corner. You can actually even change the court floor here. It's pretty cool. And Clutch Time is on the rooftops. There's a beautiful court design here as well, but it's on the rooftops. It's got the 4-point line as the signature for Clutch Time, but it's on the rooftops, and Triple Threat is down on a city street corner. But there is plenty more things in the courtside report. Encourage you to go read it and watch it on the NBA 2K website or on YouTube. But for now, I think that's all I got for you, Stax, for my team.
All right, man. It seemed like we got a lot of interesting things coming to my team. A lot of new things as well. I love that card discovery feature. I think that's something I might have to use, man. I've been playing a little bit of my team myself, and I've been seeing some crazy cards. So, man, yeah, I think we got a lot of great things coming from my team. And me personally, I'm really excited about, but I'm sure that my team community as well is really happy about too.
For sure. And remember, we are doing Q&A later this week on Discord. So go to discord.gg/NBA2K. Join our official Discord, of course. But you can now submit your questions, and we can't wait to answer them later this week. And also, just have a great year this year with the My Team community. Very excited and looking forward.
Appreciate y'all for watching with me.
But for now, Stax, what mode
we'll
should we
definitely
talk
see
about
y'all
next?
on the court in a couple days.
Yes, sir. I think it's time we switch gears and